All right, folks. Welcome to the Prepared Homestead. Let me know if you guys can hear me on here and how you can see me. This is the first time doing this at a different location, so we're kind of testing out the internet here as well as the equipment. On my end, it's showing that we are live and broadcasting, but let me know on your end what you're actually seeing and hearing. In case all of you are wondering, I'm obviously not home. We are in a little town called Ava, which is kind of south central Missouri Ozarks, and we're at a little coffee shop restaurant. And it's called True Brew Coffee Shop. It's on the square in Ava, and this is kind of like a ministry here. So it's not just it's a little glitchy. I'm having a few people tell me it's a little glitchy. Well, hopefully it'll kind of work itself out. But this little coffee shop here, it's a ministry, and all the people that work here are volunteer, and all the money that they make from selling, obviously food and sandwiches and all kinds of, different drinks and stuff, it goes back into the community to help the people that are in need in the community, the folks that are needy. They also, if you're unable to pay for your meal, they will give it to you free. They also have shower facilities here for folks to come and, take a shower if they need it. They don't have access to that. And on top of that, the food and the coffee and the drinks, my wife got me this. I'm not sure what it is. It's some kind of like creamy soda thing. It's really good. They have really good stuff here, really good food. So if you're in the Ava area anytime and you'd like to take your family out to someplace nice, it is very. It's also a very good place to eat. But they're Torah observant. So for those of you that are that's also the kind of people that run this place. But so anyway, so I decided to do the live stream here. Hopefully bring a little bit of, advertising for this business here because they're helping people out. And any ad revenue that comes in today from this live stream, not just today, but over the next 30-day period, all the ad revenue that comes in from this particular live stream is going to be donated to this True Brew Coffee House. Now, there's a lot of people here, and most of them aren't here because of me. These are people here just eating. And there's a business going on. They're over here to my left is where the people pick up their food. So if you hear stuff in the background, I don't know how much the background noise. I'm hoping this microphone helps kind of cut out the background noise. But that's what's going on. So if you do hear talking and banging around and clanking, and it's because we're at a restaurant and people are eating here. So, but the owner was gracious enough to allow us to come in and do this. Now, so hey, NWA Prepper, I have not had a chance to look at all the people that are in the chat room. I know it's starting to build up. So oh, someone's bringing me a cup of coffee. Thank you. It's all right. See, this is it. Hold on just a second. Very good coffee. This is also our big giveaway. And I've got some stuff here. There are a couple of things I'll have to explain as we get on into the show that I don't have with me personally because the thing is that you'll get to choose what you want. So, you'll have to talk to me and through email, and one's a t-shirt and one's some coffee. So there's that kind of stuff. And yeah, a lot of people in the chat. On top of all, there's a lot of stuff I want to get to before we actually really get into the live stream. I'm also using a completely new software for live streaming this. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a lot of practice with it. So I'm hoping that it's going to go across smoothly. I'm looking at it now. I'm trying to figure out how many people. Okay, trying to figure out how many people are watching or in the chat room, and I just figured that out. Let's see here. So NWA Prepper here, I saw that. I saw Grandma Ginger's in here, and I saw a bunch of other people. I want to say to all of you, thank you so much for your encouragement and for watching the channel. Yes, sorry. We are broke 50,000 and still going strong. And M. Houston is in here. And I want to thank all of you for that, for all of your support. And just watching the show and sharing it and everything. And so one of the reasons why I wanted to do the live stream here is to try to help give back, because this is a good ministry that they've got going here. To tell you some more about it, for those of you that may not live around here, and maybe some of you do live around here and you're just not aware of what they do here. They actually have run 3 businesses. They have this coffee shop. They have and this is all on the square. Ava, if you've never been here, if you live way away, Ava is one of those old-fashioned towns that still has an active little square. And on one corner of the square is this place, this coffee shop. And then just down the way from this place is a thrift store. And so the proceeds from that goes to help people. And you can also, get things for free. And then around the corner, they actually have a movie theater, like a real movie theater. And they only show really clean, family-friendly shows there. And so all of these 3 businesses are actually part of a ministry that helps people in this area, that, people that are poor and homeless and, needy. That's what all this does. So that's why we wanted to come here and kind of help them out. Thank you. I've seen a lot of yes, anyone can volunteer here. So if you live in the Ava area, you would need to talk to here at Trooper, because all of the employees here, it's all volunteer. And anyone can volunteer. You just need to come in and talk to them, or they have a website that you can go to, and you can find out how to volunteer. And I'm not in charge of that, but I do know that they're open to anyone volunteering. My wife is standing here like she wants to say something to me. Yes, I know. See, if anyone's wondering what this is a mural. Let me move the camera for just a minute. It's a little painting on the wall here. This is where people pick up their food orders. And so if you see the little girl's head, it's not really a little girl. It's a painting on the wall. So just wanted to let you know. All right. So yes, we are in Ava, Missouri, the city of Ava, Missouri. And if you want to stop by, if you're around and you want to stop by and say hi, I've already had 2 or 3 people do that. You're more than welcome to do that. I know all of you you may be here for different reasons, but part of it's probably because of the stuff I've got set in here to give away, but also because, we live in a crazy world, and we're all trying to figure out the way that we need to do or what we need to do to prepare. And more, I'm seeing that not just through this channel, because that's kind of a broad amount of people that I hear, but I'm talking about just around here, people that aren't seeking out like this channel. If you're listening to this channel, you're probably already kind of preparedness minded, homestead minded, a little bit awake of what's going on. So you're seeking that out. But I'm talking about just regular people that you just happen to run into at the gas station or at the feed store or wherever. And you're talking to them and you realize that these people are starting to wake up, and it's happening more and more. And hopefully you and folks like you and I are able to make more connections so that it can help us be even more prepared because of building that kind of community of people, community of like-minded individuals. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do here. Let me get through a few more announcements. Our next meeting, talking about community, our next meeting here locally is November 7th. So for those of you that's been coming to the meeting, it's November 7th, same time, same place. If you've never been and you'd like to attend, shoot me an email and I will email you the directions. I don't give that information out on here because, who knows who's going to show up. So it's a little bit of a way to hopefully prevent people from just showing up that I don't know who they are. At least we have a little bit of an email communication. Thank you. I see a lot of people congratulating on the 50,000. Thank you very much. You guys are the ones that's doing it. I mean, you guys are the ones that's subscribing and watching, and that's keeping me continually pushing me forward to make more videos and really challenging me to make better videos. So I want to thank you all for that. I'm not going to get to the giveaway just yet, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff. Most of this stuff is all local, and you'll see as I show it to you. There is one item here that I think I cannot mail to California or outside the United States. So if you happen to win this one and you live in one of those places, you'll have to get a hold of me, and we'll do something different. What I'm doing to how to draw, so that everyone understands how this works and how the rules are working, is that, hey, Bruce, I see you in the chat room. This software that I'm using, it has a giveaway tool. And so what it's doing, every time someone comes into the chat room, it records your login or your account name, and then I can hit a button and it will automatically randomly choose people. So that's so that you know that it's not some kind of rigged thing. That's how I'm choosing these different drawings. And then what's going to happen is once I make the announcement of, okay, this person won this item, then you need to email me, give me an email or give me your mailing address, and I'll get it mailed to you. So I'm not going to do the drawing just yet. I want to wait and see if we can get more people in the chat room. I was probably going to do the drawing after 3 o'clock, allow people, maybe people that could get on at 3. So most of this stuff is, like I said, most of it's all local stuff. So the first little thing to give away, these are kind of put together in little packages my wife and I come up with. This is some local honey. It is from a farm, probably maybe 20, 30 miles from where I'm sitting right now. And this is 1 pound of honey. And along with that, we are giving away some elderberry juice. Some of you might be familiar with this company, this brand. It's a guy here locally that makes it, but he's well known all over the country for his elderberry cordials and juices and syrups and stuff. So this is going to be the honey and the elderberry together. All right, next one. We have elderberry creamed honey, another local product here in Missouri. And then we have tomato jam. So this is a sweet jam that you would put on your bread, your toast or whatever, and in a jar. So there's another gift. And then these, again, locally made from a company. And one of these, let me see here. Okay, this one was one that we met at the Homesteading Expo here in Missouri. And this is, I cannot remember, it's some type of Calendula salve, BearRootsHomestead.com. They also have a YouTube channel. And it's a type of salve. It has essential oils, beeswax, all that kind of stuff. So it's a salve, skin salve. And then also with that is a homemade bar of soap. This is from the Boondocks, which is, again, locally made. And this is one of the ones that I wanted to keep. It actually smells like fresh cut grass. And I wish you could smell it. You know how most of us are about smelling fresh cut grass. And guess what? This smells like it. So that's the homemade stuff that we purchased. Then this is the item that may not be able to, I'm not going to send it to California or out of country. I have 2 Magpul AR-1530 round mags, brand new, still sealed up. That's going to go to someone. And then the other items that I don't have, because you'll have to get with me and you'll get to choose what you want. Some friends of ours, which I mentioned them the other day, if I can remember their website. Hold on a second. She just turned and walked away. I was going to ask my wife the web address. Anyways, the T-shirt that I wore the other day, some friends of ours have a T-shirt business, and so they're donating a T-shirt for it. They're going to kill me because I can't remember their web address right now. But anyways, I'll remember it and I'll say it here in a minute. And so if you win that, get with me and then you can go on their website. You can choose what type of t-shirt that you want. And then the other thing that we're giving away is 2 1-pound packages of coffee from Expedition Joe. And so if you win that, they have several different types of coffee, and you can go on there and you can figure out which one you want. Let me know, and then I'll have those sent to you. So that's the things that we are giving away. All right, now, because I've been talking and doing this, I haven't been able to look at the chat room. So I know that there's a lot of people in there chatting. Hey, what is Erica's website? I can't remember this one. Grafted In Designs. GraftedInDesigns.com is the t-shirt company. GraftedInDesigns.com. So that's their Expedition Joe coffee is the other one. So if you win that, you'll get 2 1-pound packages of coffee, and then the t-shirt is GraftedInDesigns.com, and you'll get to pick a t-shirt from there. And then there's the stuff that I showed you. All right. Has everyone got that? If you have any questions, I'll try to focus on the chat right now because there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot more people in here than I thought, and so it's kind of hard to focus on everything. A lot of things are going on here locally. There's just been so many people getting in contact with me, and I'm starting, I've been here in the Ozarks for most of my life since I was like, I got to fix this camera. I made the mistake and forgot my camera stand, so I'm trying to use makeshift stuff to hold the camera up. Sorry. I've lived in the Ozarks most of my life, and starting to just recently in the last year or so really start to see people come together and really start to build kind of little micro communities in the Ozarks, which is really cool. I don't think most people, yes, I need a moderator. Well, my wife was going to be moderating, but she's also kind of getting distracted by all the stuff here, the kids and everyone else that's here. So that's why my wife isn't in there moderating, but she was planning on it. I don't think anyone is really looking to have a big community. So what we're doing is we're seeing a lot of little micro communities pop up, people that are just finding out that they live next to each other or they live down the road, and so they're building something. So it's really cool. And I know that some of you just don't live here and can't live here, and you're wanting to do that where you're at, and it is happening in other places too. It's kind of hard to find it. Hey, there's Patrick from Missouri Liberty Alliance. Shout out to them. And if you haven't been on Missouri Liberty Alliance's website or their YouTube channel, you should. Patrick puts out some really amazing information. Missouri Liberty Alliance is one of the key organizations here in Missouri that got the Second Amendment Preservation Act passed, which Missouri is pretty famous for now because ours is the best. Sorry, it's the only Second Amendment Preservation Act that actually has teeth to it, that puts a financial penalty on government agencies or anything that unconstitutionally violates your Second Amendment rights. And Patrick, Missouri Liberty Alliance, was one of the key organizations that got that going and got it passed here in Missouri. So he's in the chat room also. Hey, Matthew, thank you. Thank you for that. And I have no problem promoting the area. I love the Ozarks. A lot of people in the chat room. It's kind of hard to keep up. Well, that's strange. My chat there we go. It's a little glitchy on my end. I don't know if it's my laptop or if it's the internet connection. So if you'll bear with me, if I'm reading the chats, it's there's a big lag on my end. So, or trying to do anything with my computer. So if you can just be patient on that end, I am trying to watch NWA Prepper, Adventure. Oh, hey, Adventure Frontier said that they will send a tumbler, a sticker, and a patch. Adventure Frontier, if you guys have never watched NWA Prepper on YouTube, he's my brother from another mother. His name is also Travis, but he owns a company called Adventure Frontier, and they make amazing prepper gear, tactical gear, all that kind of stuff. So we will go ahead and add that too. We'll do a drawing for that, and then you'll give me your information and I'll get you in contact with him so that you can get your a tumbler, a sticker, and a patch from Adventure Frontier. And that's through NWA Prepper. So some of you may know him as that or as Adventure Frontier. Same person. All right. My wife sat down in front of me. I must be in trouble. You want to hear? I don't know if they can hear you with this mic. This mic's pretty sensitive. You have to be kind of close to it. So I don't know how much they can hear if you sit here. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, people are walking up and talking to us. So, all right, let's get back to the live stream. This is harder than you think when you've got people walking by talking to you while you're trying to do a live stream. I was wanting to talk about what was going on in the world today, but I'll be honest with you, I can't remember what it was that I was going to say. A lot of distractions. You guys and gals are awesome. All right, let's see. Okay. Hey, seek Yahweh and never be afraid. Is that your screen name? Yes, it is. Okay. Again, I wasn't sure if that was your screen name. Thank you very much. And then Matthew again, keep doing what you do. We plan on being at the next meeting. Thank you. Like I said, that's November the 7th. There are also kind of smaller things. Grandma Ginger, thank you. That we're trying to do in the area. For instance, we're putting together a men's kind of Bible study. So for those of you that, you know, are believers, so we're trying to put on a monthly Bible study for that. And then we're also talking about, because these meetings that we have, and I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, but, there's 200 to 300 people that show up to these meetings. And so while we have classes and talk about things, having that many people, it's a little bit harder to kind of, get in a smaller group. So we're working on doing some smaller group setting meetings, probably in the evenings, because there's a lot of people that can't come on a Sunday or a Saturday. And so we're probably looking at, and I'm just randomly making up stuff right now, but, say like on a Thursday evening from 5 till 6:30 or 7, or Tuesday or something like that. And it would be more of a small group settings, and kind of like a dinner, everyone bring a covered dish and we'll sit around and talk and plan and figure out, not just having a class to learn things, but we would be, kind of putting that together of a community and how to do that. So that's something that we're also have been working on here in the area. So for those of you that are in the area, might be interested in that. This, for those of you that just stopped in, this is where we are at. True Brew Coffee Shop in Ava, Missouri. They produce excellent coffee, excellent drinks, excellent food, but it's excellent because it's a ministry. And all the profits and proceeds from this business actually goes to help the folks in need in this community in Ava, Missouri. So for those of you that's kind of just jumped in, that is what's going on. Someone asked, how do you get in Bible study? Just shoot me an email. My email, you know what? If you give me just a minute, I'm going to try to talk and do this at the same time. I can set up. I'm going to put my email and make it scroll across the bottom, but please don't spam me with too much because I already get 200 or 300 emails a day. All right. Give me just a second. Homestead. All right. Oops. Helps if I learn to spell correctly. This is my email address. This is also the same email that you're going to. This is the email that you're going to send me if you end up getting chosen for the drawing. But then that's also the email if you want to be involved in this Bible study for men. And I could easily see, and I don't want to single out women. My wife is considering doing something like that. So don't think that we're not painting a focus on women. But as a man, I would like to see the men in this area, and I'd like to see some of you try to do the same thing in your area. Come together. It doesn't have to be Bible study. Maybe that's not your thing. But I think that's a good way to bring men together to start planning how to protect our families, how to protect our communities, come together and work together because of things that are going on in the world that we're all aware of. I don't have to point it out anymore. You all know this. That's why you're watching the channel. That we've got to get more and more prepared because of all this kind of stuff. So I think having like a guys group, and that's what we're going to start with here, is this Bible study group for men. Probably start off once a month and then kind of go from there and see what happens and how that evolves. All right, back to the chat room. Thank you all for joining in. I know that there's been some people just saw that's recently popped in after, I think, 3 o'clock hit, and then maybe some people got home from work or whatever. Cynthia from Odessa, how's the coffee? Tenacious Tortoise. The coffee is really good here. I'm going to take another sip because it's going to get cold, and I'm not one of those that's into cold coffee. I also have something here. I don't know. I think it's like an Irish cream soda. My wife got it for me. It is good. Yes, it's an Irish cream soda of something like that. It's really good. They also have all the kind of what I call frou-frou coffees here. Me, I just like coffee. This is just plain coffee with a little cream in it, and that's how I drink my coffee. Not that it really matters. Northside Art, thank you very much for that. All right. Been looking for people in a group. I'm telling you, that is important. I tell you one of the ways that you can do that. Let me see. I can't do... if you want to go, what we've done here is we've tried to come up with different solutions to help people to meet each other. And I know there's already a lot of solutions online. There's different websites that are doing various different things. And I don't want to discount from any of them, okay? I don't want to take away from what other websites are doing. But what I did, I'm typing in something to show you guys, or to leave a link. I set up our own kind of social media network. All right, that's basically what we've done. And let's see here. It's gonna. All right, there it's at the bottom. tphnetwork.com. That's the Prepared Homestead Network. It works a lot like Facebook. It's not perfect. It's not the absolute most secure thing in the entire world. It is not part of the big tech companies. So there's that. But there's, 1,200-1,500 people in there already. And there is an app that works with it. If you go to tphnetwork.com, you should be able to log in and then set up an account just like you would anywhere else. And then what people are doing in there is they're making a post like you would. M. Houston, still not, she's having problems logging in, and I will email you again. I thought that was taken care of, but I will talk to her in email later. So what people are doing is, as you make a post in this TPH network, which TPH stands for The Prepared Homestead. Thank you, Mina, and K Bars. Thank you, Kay. That's a very nice compliment. That is very nice. Thank you. When you log into the TPH network, it works just like Facebook or whatever. And so you're going to make a post. When you make a post, you can choose topics. And so when you choose topics, there's a little drop-down window, and all 50 states are listed there. And you can click on your state, so that post, it's for everyone to see, but you can be searched under that topic. And then people later on, if they get on and they're wanting to see, well, who's there from Texas? And they can click on that, and it has all these people from Texas that's posted, hey, I'm in Northwest Texas, anyone around me? And that way you can privately message them and try to meet and figure out. So that's one of the ways that we are, someone's saying that they're getting server errors trying to get in there. again, it's not perfect. You know, it's the servers. You know, it's not like Facebook and YouTube and stuff where they have, you know, probably tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars into their servers. So there's times it is a little slow, and there's a few little glitches here and there. But for the most part, people are using it with pretty good success, so that you can go to this tphnetwork.com and set up an account if you want. I don't make any money off of it. In fact, for right now, I'm paying the cost to have this done. So this is not any kind of money venture for me. So tphnetwork.com, and then I'll go back to my email address. This is the email address that you can get a hold of me now. So on the email address, yeah, they want me to mention their. Okay. All right. So this email address that I'm putting up, this is my main email address. I get at least 300 emails a day at times. It's overwhelming. So understand that I may not respond right away. If it is something pretty important, try to put something in the subject line to catch my attention, because I get dozens and dozens and dozens of emails of just people sending me links to things. Some of it's legitimate, and I do go through them and read them, and I appreciate it. But if you're trying to get a hold of me for something specific, you need to put something in the subject line that kind of grabs my attention. So that's that. I'm going to go back to the comments. Hey, you know, there's 427 people watching, which I'm kind of impressed with that, because it's in the afternoon. Usually people don't do these live streams till the evening. I know some of you, the reason why we're doing the live stream now is because this store isn't open that late. They close at like 4 o'clock. And so, so that's why they do that. The businesses that I want to mention that they're part of the giveaway is Expedition Joe Coffee. You can go to expeditionjoe.com. They produce amazingly good quality coffee, and he's a patriot. He's a veteran. He's a patriot. He's a Bible believer. He's a prepper. Excellent place to buy your coffee. And another one that's kind of sponsoring, they're donating to this giveaway we're getting ready to have, is graftedindesigns.com. I don't know why I'm having a hard time remember that. graftedindesigns.com, and they are donated a t-shirt to this, and then the other stuff that I mentioned that we have purchased to throw in for the giveaway. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with all this. All right. Someone is saying that they're having problems logging in to the tphnetwork.com. I'm trying to think of, I don't know that I can help you right now in a live stream, but if you email me or something, then we can probably figure it out. I'm trying to scroll through someone's in the chat room from Sweden. Really? Hello from Sweden. What's my favorite? I like the medium roast. And then I do like the I like the light roast. I've tried that. I've had the dark roast. They have that my wife likes the light roast. She's whispering to me. She's sitting across the table telling me she likes the light roast. You know, a lot of people don't like light roast coffee, but if you understand how coffee is roasted, the light roast is going to have more caffeine, and it has more sugars in it and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little sweeter and be stronger in caffeine. So anyways, I like good coffee. And that's why we're at a coffee shop, True Brew Coffee Shop in Ava, Missouri. They're on the square in Ava. If you live in the area and you want to take your kids or your wife on a little date or something like that, take your kids out. They're a good place for that. Very wholesome, very family-centered. They serve biblically clean food. And all the money, all the profits that come into this place, because all the people that work here volunteer. And so all the money that comes in to this place is used to help the people in need in this area, the needy folks in this area. So that's where we're at today. Yeah, Stacy chimed in, said she loves the food at True Brew. They are. That's what's so cool about it. You know, most people wouldn't know it, that this is actually a ministry. It looks like just a normal coffee shop. The decor, everything. It looks just like a normal coffee shop, but it's actually a ministry. And a lot of times with things that are ministries, you know, they're doing good, but you know, maybe the food isn't all that good. The food here is excellent. I have a wrap here that I didn't get to finish before the live stream started, and it's amazing. They have little pizzas here. They have salmon, some kind of salmon roll thing. I don't know what it is, but it's really good food here. So that's pretty cool that you can come here in a good environment. They have free Wi-Fi. You bring your family here. They have a little kids play area in the back, and then all the money that you've spent to you know, all the profits that they make, it all goes to those that are needy in the area. So that's pretty cool. And for those of you that's just chimed in, all the ad revenue for this live stream that I make or come in over the next 30 days will be donated to the True Brew Coffee Shop also. All right, I think we are getting to the point that we're going to do this drawing. So give me just a second to get everything lined up to do this drawing. Are you guys ready? Are we ready to do the drawing? So to make it clear, and we'll go over some of the rules. There's nothing that you need to do. I have a giveaway tool that I'm using to do this, and it has recorded everyone that's come into the live stream. It records your screen name, and then I will hit the button, and it basically cycles through them, and it randomly chooses one of those, and that's how I'm going to be drawing the name. And so of course, I only see your screen name. And I guess it's going to be in an honor system. So when I say your screen name and that you won this, I'll write your screen name down, and then you need to email me and let me know who you are and your address and stuff. Hold on just a second. I'm ready to do the drawing. Can you write down all the names and everything? All right. Hold on just a second. There's people here like watching the show, but they're not logged in. If you log in to the live stream, you can be part of the drawing. Okay. All right. So we are going to start off with this one. Oh, hold on a second. I was on the streets once, ideal coffee shop, helping people. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold on just a second. My screen is changing faster than I can read it. Auto Hoax Baby Truther. Thank you for that. And that money will go to this coffee shop. Okay, so any money that comes in because of this live stream is going to be donated to the coffee shop. So we're going to start off with the very first giveaway. This one is for the local honey. This honey is from just here locally, Mountain Grove, Missouri, which is not too far away. And then this here is elderberry juice. This is a package. This is elderberry juice. It's a health cordial. It's River Hills Harvest. River Hills Harvest is local here in Missouri, Hartsburg, Missouri. I know the guy that owns this and runs it. It's just a locally run business, and they make a lot of. He's kind of a elderberry guru, and he produces all kinds of different elderberry stuff. This is 100%. This is 100% pure premium elderberry juice, not from concentrate, sustainably grown. I'm sure there's a website on here. Oh, it's River Hills, plural, riverhillsharvest.com, riverhillsharvest.com. And then this is just locally produced raw honey. All right, so this is the first one. Get set up, and we're going to do a giveaway. Oh. And someone just bumped my table and knocked the camera over. It is scrolling through. Wanda Boland. Wanda Boland. Wanda Boland. You have won the elderberry juice and the raw honey. Wanda Boland. You should see my email address scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Boland, I believe. Wanda Boland. You should see my email address scrolling at the bottom. You can put in the subject line that you are giveaway winner, and then we will get your snail mail address, and we will mail this to you. All right, let's move on to something different. Yeah, I almost grabbed the condiments off the table. That would have been funny. Hey, you guys can win. Let's use salt and pepper shakers. Anyways, this one is elderberry creamed honey. It is local, Millersburg, Missouri. I've not tasted it because it's not been opened, but elderberry creamed honey. And this was produced. There's a farmer's market that we go to. And let me adjust my camera. There's a local farmer's market that we go to. And a lady's always selling, the stuff that she makes. And so this is what she made. It is tomato jam. And she makes really good stuff. So I'm sure this is excellent. So there's tomato jam and elderberry creamed honey. So that's what we're giving away. Let me hit the button and we'll. Which stuff? My wife has had the creamed honey and she says it's really good. So I'm scrolling where the computer is choosing who's going to win this one. So hold on. Let's see. My computer's running slow apparently. There's a little lag here, and I don't know if it's internet or here we go. Okay. Casey Hanning. Casey Hanning. That's last name is Hanning. Casey Hanning. You have won this. And so if you send me an email, the email is at the bottom of the screen, and we will mail this out to you. Casey Hanning. Congratulations, Casey. That's Casey with a C. You should know who you are. Casey Hanning. All right. Now, next is, this is from bearrootshomestead.com. And so they have a YouTube channel. Yeah, they donated this. They have a YouTube channel, and I would encourage you to go and check them out. They're really cool people. We've talked to them. bearrootshomestead.com. And this is Caitlyn's Calendula Salve, and it's all natural. And then along with that is a bar of handmade lye soap from a farm called the Boondocks, and it's another local produced stuff. This smells like fresh cut grass, fresh. And yes, my wife loves the stuff that these people produce. They have hydrosols and oils and all kinds of stuff that they make, and it's local. So you're going to get the Calendula Salve, and you're going to get the Boondocks handcrafted lye soap, fresh cut grass scent. So let me scoot over here, and we'll do the drawing. Again, the computer's doing the drawing for me. It's a program that I have that it captures all the screen names that are in the chat room, and it scrolls through them randomly. So it's not me doing it. All right. Kimberly Mangles. Kimberly Mangles. Mangels. Kimberly Mangles. Congratulations. You have won these two things. Yeah, make sure you put like your name in the subject. Let us know what your screen name is, because maybe your screen name isn't obviously your name. So if you're sending me an email, because all we have to go by is your screen name in the chat room, and that's what we're writing down. So let us know what your screen name is so that we know that you're the same person. All right, now we're going to do the grafted in designs. I don't have that. It's a t-shirt. And what you're going to do if you win, you're going to send me your information, and you're going to go on their website and choose the T-shirt that you want. And then let me know which T-shirt that is. Let me know the size, the color, and all that. And then I will let your mailing address. And then I will let the owners know, and they will send that to you. So we're going to do the T-shirt. I don't know if you saw me the other day talk about it. I don't know what T-shirts, they're American made, but I'm telling you, that is the softest material I have ever felt on a T-shirt. It's amazing. It's almost like silk. It's just, I don't know. It's really nice. And they do the printing themselves. That's what they're doing. All right. Kenneth Adams has won a T-shirt. Kenneth Adams has won a T-shirt, and they have designs that they have designed. And I think they can actually, if you have like a particular image that they can put on their T-shirts. So Kenneth Adams has won the T-shirt. So congratulations, Kenneth. So make sure you send us an email, and we'll work with you on where you need to figure out what T-shirt you want. And the next one, we're going to do the coffee. You guys ready? You guys like coffee? I like coffee. In fact, I'm going to take another sip of my coffee because it's getting cold. And I don't like cold coffee. I'm one of those weirdos that I like my coffee so hot that it's burning and blistering my mouth. I know it's crazy, but I like it that way. So the coffee, again, I don't have it because you get to pick what you want. You need to go to, if you win, you go to expeditionjoe.com, the expeditionjoecoffee.com, and they have several different types of coffees, and you're going to win two 1-pound packages of coffee. So you can be a variety. You can choose a pound of the light roast, a pound of the medium roast. They have the battle grade roast. They have all these different kinds of roasts. And you're going to get 1 or 2 1-pound packages of coffee. So let me go over, and we're going to do the drawing for that. And the computer is choosing, and it's scrolling, and it's scrolling. Catherine Tatum. Catherine with a C, Tatum, has won 2 pounds of coffee. Catherine Tatum has won coffee. Congratulations, Catherine. My email should be showing up at the bottom of your screen, and you can get with me, and you'll get to pick out what coffee that you want. Catherine Tatum has won 2 pounds of coffee from Expedition Joe Coffee. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. The last thing I'm giving away, this is the one thing that has stipulations on it. I am not going to mail these outside the United States because I don't believe I legally can, and I don't believe I can legally mail these to California. So these are 30-round Magpul, brand new Magpul magazines for AR. Let you look, they're brand new, never been opened. If you win these and you live in California or you live outside the country or something, let me know, and we'll make it up to you. We'll come up with something different, maybe some kind of survival gear or something like that you can. I'm sorry, you might live in a place that you cannot own 30-round magazines. If you live in a place that you cannot own these, let me know if you are drawn as the winner, and we'll adjust your prize, okay? So I don't even know what these are selling for right now. I don't think they've gone up too much with all the shortages, but who knows? It's 2 of them, right? 2 Magpul mags. So let's go over here and do the giveaway. And the computer is scrolling. I keep feeling like there's someone behind me watching. This is actually a mural on the wall, in case you haven't figured out. All right. The winner for the 2 Magpul mags is Baby Root. Baby Root. Congratulations, you have won. ROOT. My wife's writing all this stuff down. If you are Baby Root and you are in the chat room, congratulations. You can say something or whatever. if you live in California or outside the U.S. or in a place that you can't legally own these, then I'm sorry, we'll have to make it up to you and, you know, do something different. Baby root, and then, oh yes, then we have the I'm sorry, NWA Prepper, I forgot about that, but we're going to get to it. I was seeing if Baby Root responded. Oh, the t-shirt company, yes, veteran owned. I forgot that. They're our close friends. We're trying to plug them because they're our good friends. All right, the last one that I'm going to give away, because it's all I have, is from my good buddy, my brother from another mother down in Tennessee, down in Arkansas, northwestern Arkansas, NWA Prepper. Adventure Frontier is the company that he has. Adventure Frontier is super cool. Adventure Frontier, they do all kinds of prepping gear. You can buy the Bear Fact, the Bear IFAC, Bear Independence first aid stuff. You can buy that there. They sell all kinds of stuff. So Adventure Frontier is the company, and so what he is doing, he's gonna give you a tumbler, a sticker, and a patch, I believe is what he said. And so if your name is drawn, you give me your information, and I will forward it to him, and he will mail that to you. So we're going to draw that. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up on the chat room, see if there's anything awesome going on there. We're going to do the drawing. This is for the Adventure Frontier little gift bag thingy, whatever. NWA Prepper, who is the owner of Adventure Frontier. He has a YouTube channel, NWA Prepper. You should get on there and subscribe to him. He's really good. All right, man. I think just about everyone but one person has been a lady today. Stephanie Warner. Stephanie Warner has won the Adventure Frontier little pack. Stephanie Warner. Stephanie, my email is in the bottom of the screen. Shoot me an email with your name and address, and that, and then I will get with Adventure Frontier NWA Prepper, and you will get that in the mail. Stephanie Warner, congratulations! That's awesome. All right, I think that's all I have to give away. Unless anyone wants my half-eaten, no, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. All right, so I think I've got all the important stuff. We got all the giveaways. Does anyone have any questions? Because I haven't had a whole lot of time to focus on just the chat room. Congratulations to everyone that's won. When you're sending your emails, make sure you put your screen name, whatever your screen name is on YouTube. We have it all written down, but make sure you put your screen name in the email so that we know, in case some of you that have a different screen name or a different name than your screen name. And then if it's stuff that's this, we will get it out in the mail to you. If it's the other stuff that you have to choose, then we'll work out that with you, and that way you can get all your goodies. All right. So congratulations to all of them. And so, yes, thank you for that. That some of the donations people are doing in the super chats. Thank you. Those super chat, the money coming in from the super chat is going to be donated to the restaurant that we are in right now. This restaurant is not your typical restaurant. I'll say this again because there may be some people that just jumped in. It's actually a ministry, a nonprofit ministry. And so everyone that works in this restaurant, they're volunteer. And then, so the only overhead is obviously the utilities and the food. And so everything that's made, all the profit that's made at this restaurant is donated to the community in helping the poor, helping the needy. It's called True Brew Coffee Shop. They have excellent coffee. They have excellent drinks. I have an Irish cream soda here that is really good. They have sandwiches and wraps and pizzas and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good family atmosphere. But it's a really good ministry. Yes, True Brew Coffee Shop. And one of the things that they do here If you come in and you're unable to pay for your meal, if you're hungry, that's fine. Your meal's free. If you need to shower, you need shower facilities. They have those in the back that you can go in the back and shower. So what we are doing is all the money that comes in from this live stream, so the super chats, ad revenues, anything over the next 30 days is going to be turned around, and I'm going to donate it back to this business to help them out. So that's what's going on there. Now back to the chat room. Thank you all for chiming in and being part of this. This has been a little confusing. This isn't obviously my normal chats. If you guys have ever watched my chats, it doesn't ever go like this, but there's a lot going on here. We're in a restaurant and there's people eating and walking by, and then people randomly walking up and talking to me, and I'm not complaining, but it's a little harder it's a little harder to pay attention to what's going on. Uh-oh, I just hit something. And I'm using software to do this that I've never used before. So I apologize if it seems a little different, if it's not the kind of live stream that you're used to, and I will eventually work out the bugs on this one. I kind of like this software. It's StreamYard. Not that it probably matters to most of you, but anyways. All right, so any questions? This place closes. That's the one thing. They're not open for dinner. They close at 4. So I can't stay on forever. Oh, Guitar Authority. I do have it, and I totally forgot it. I am so sorry. Katie Ann at Ozark Hollow Homestead. It's sitting out in the truck. Oh, my goodness. Some friends are walking in. Hey, Johnny. Pretty good. So, Guitar Authority, I am so sorry. I forgot. They made a donation. They are, hold on just a second. Yes. Okay. So we do have one more thing to give away. I am so sorry. They were in the glove box of the truck, and I forgot to put them in this box that have all the giveaways in. So my wife's gonna run out to the truck and get those. So the camera keeps getting knocked over. I apologize for the unprofessionalness of this. My wife knocked it over. She said it's okay to tell you. So Guitar Authority, some friends of ours that come to the meeting. This is a couple that come to the meeting, and they have these guitar strings. So for those of you that are into guitar, maybe you're not, but you probably have a friend or a family member that plays guitar. And these things are like made locally. It's a local business. And so we have 2 sets of guitar strings that are going to be given away. Also, I am so sorry that I forgot that when I was getting everything ready. I put those in I put them in the glove box, and I forgot to grab them. So you're gonna. And so my wife, she's getting, as busy as I am. With this, my wife is also kind of getting bombarded from people walking in and talking to us. So I apologize. She's going to run out and get, she's getting the guitar strings from the truck. Anyway, so we're going to do a giveaway for that. And again, Katie, and I'm so sorry I forgot to do that with the others, but we're going to do, she's going to run out and get them, and I'm going to show you the guitar strings. And if you don't play the guitar, I'm sure that you could be using them as a gift to someone. You probably have someone in your family. I mean, doesn't everybody know someone that plays guitar? And you could, give them to a friend or family member as a gift, a birthday gift of some kind of, if you celebrate whatever holidays or anything. And so that's what they're for. And then if you want, you can also go on there and you can purchase more. Here they are. All right. Yeah. Nah. All right. Here's what we have. These are Guitar Authority, Reliance Power Core. If you're into guitars, you'll probably know what those numbers mean. And then this one is Natural Series Light. Yeah. And if you want to look on the back, I don't know if my camera's going to focus in, maybe not, but it says Salem, Missouri right there. So we're going to do the giveaway for these 2 sets of strings. All right, give me just a second to go over here to the computer and do it's scrolling through the names. Ding, 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 ding. Philip Danielson. Philip Danielson, congratulations. You won 2 sets of guitar strings. Philip Danielson. Sorry, Danielson. You have won the guitar strings. It'd be cool if you actually played the guitar. So all you need to do, Philip, is the email down below that's scrolling by. You can send me an email with your name and address, and then we will I'll mail them to you. So this is Guitar Authority. These guitar strings. I think that's just their email address, like Guitar Authority. It's either .com or .us. If you are still in the chat room, can you go ahead and, Katie, can you go ahead and drop the web address? But it's Guitar Authority. You can find out about them through that website if you want to purchase some. These people come to our meetings, and so we like to promote. This isn't something that I'm making money off of. I like promoting local folks, local businesses that come to our meetings. So that's what that is. All right. Someone's asking for monthly meeting information. The monthly meeting is November the 7th. The meeting starts at around 2 o'clock. The doors open at 11:30, and that's just time that people can come and mingle. Usually everyone brings some food. My wife puts out a lot of food, so there's a lot of food and drinks. You can come there and grab some food, stand around and talk for an hour or two, get to know each other. And then at 2 o'clock it starts, and there's I believe there's going to be a couple of special speakers, and then myself, and that's it. I'm not going to tell you it is in Texas County. That's it. And I don't put that information out on YouTube because you never know what kind of crazy people. Because as you all know, in the chat rooms, there's always crazy people. They're just, on their trolls. They're trying to stir stuff up. They're making threats. I've been, we get called names now. So I'm not putting out the actual address or anything. If you want to know the address, shoot me an email at preparedhomestead@protonmail.com. And then I will give you the information for that. There's usually, last time we had a little over 200 people. The time before that, 300. It kind of averages in that 200 to 300, and it's a really good one. And then another way to get to kind of meet other people is, and I'm going to switch banners at the bottom. tphnetwork.com. That is a website my wife and I've started. It's kind of like a Facebook. But it's for the Prepared Homestead. You can meet other people like yourself. It's much more private than Facebook. It's more secure. I'm not going to make any claims that it's absolutely secure. I own the data on there, and I'm not selling it to anyone, but I can't promise you that hackers aren't going to break through a security protocol, or that the U.S. government is or isn't. But it's certainly better that you're not being constantly monitored and censored by Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So you can go there and you can kind of get to know others. As I said earlier, people go in there and they'll make a post saying, hey, I'm from, Northwest Texas, and I'm trying to find other people. And then what you do is, when you make that post, you can choose what topic for it to be under. And you scroll down through the topics and you'll see all the different states, and you can choose Texas. And then someone can go in and search under topics, and they can search Texas, and it shows all the people in Texas that are posting that. And in that way, you can kind of find people, or whatever state you live in. I'm just picking on Texas because I like to pick on Texas. Because my wife's from Texas, and I like to pick on Texas. And I'm originally from Tennessee, and I tell her, as much as you love Texas, Texas wouldn't have been a state if it wasn't for us Tennessee volunteers going down there and helping you out at the Alamo. Or at least I'd like to believe that. Anyways, my wife has something to say. That's fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to be wrapping it up because they close here in just a few minutes. So I'm probably going to be wrapping up the video. Do you want to sit down? Oh, okay. So my wife is going to jump in. You can talk about it. Come on. I don't care. I don't know how well the microphone's going to pick her up. All right. There she is.
Hi. I'm really not this quiet in real life.
No, she's not. All right. So the chat room.
Hi. Cold-hearted. That's a cool name. You can put it between us. You're louder than me, though.
Yeah, I don't know how well this thing picks up from a distance. Let us know if you can still hear. I've been kind of eating the microphone, so we'll see. I think I can turn the volume up a little bit, maybe.
Let us know. Let us know if you can.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is what happens when you forget to bring your camera stand.
He forgot his tripod.
And you just have to lean it up against the napkin holder. All right. There we go. I want to say thank you to everyone for just watching the channel. It is growing, and we have some ideas and things that to kind of keep this going. We want to. I think we're going to try to start coming to this place more often. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little coffee shop, and so I think we're going to kind of probably come here maybe once a month. We'll see. I am trying to twist Missouri Liberty Alliance, which is Patrick, to do a show with me together. And we'll see if we can twist his arm. He's in the chat room right now. Missouri Liberty Alliance is in the chat room. So if all of you would like to see a video with myself and Patrick of Missouri Liberty Alliance, let us know. And Patrick is he's like a money, gold, silver, investments guru kind of guy. And while I'm sure he's not going to want to give financial advice, he could definitely talk about some ways to kind of prepare your money, considering what's going on. So if you'd like to see a video of that, let us know, because he's in the chat room, and we need to twist his arm, and we can do a video with Patrick from Missouri Liberty Alliance, which is an amazing, awesome group. And Patrick is just, he says he'd love to. Patrick is just a cool guy. For any of you that have come to the local meetings, he's always there, and he talks, and he's, number one, he has like this radio voice, and he's just the nicest, just the coolest guy ever. He's just super nice. Everyone just he's the kind of guy that when you meet him, yes, and his wife is too, the kind of people that you meet him and you just fall in love with them. That's Patrick. But what's even cooler is he actually is really smart and really knows a lot of stuff. So anyways, we'll be working on that behind the scenes and do some kind of video together. Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
What am I going to talk about?
All the time.
Well, somebody said that they liked our giveaways, and I wanted to say, you're welcome. I'm just kidding. We actually, did you tell them where we got a lot of this?
I don't know if I did. I don't think so.
So we went to the Homesteading
I'm
Expo.
drink my coffee while she's talking.
And we found a bunch of goodies there. A bunch of nice people and local businesses. We were blessed. I don't know.
You can keep talking. It gives me a chance to eat french fries.
I'm going to let Travis eat food. And there was a nice lady that came just for me today. Do you believe that? I've never even known.
She has her own fan club now.
No. I'm just saying. She's, I don't know where she went. But she said she came because she wanted to meet me. Hi. Thank you.
Brad and Erica. So Brad and you can all pick on. There's someone in the chat room, Brad and Erica. They're the folks that have the T-shirt company. Okay, so you can go in there and pick on them. They have the coolest T-shirts. The material is amazing.
I want to talk about it.
Okay,
I can talk about this. So she's one of my best friends in the whole world, and they sourced everything from America. and made sure that everything was top notch before they even opened. But I wanted to brag just a little bit because they designed everything themselves. They did all their design, their logo, everything. And it's so professional, and the material is amazing. Travis wasn't lying because I got a shirt too, but I won a shirt in their giveaway. And it was so soft, so soft. Like I want to buy a bunch of them just to sleep in and walk around in. Anyway, that's all. Hi, everybody.
Cold-hearted asks, what's an Irish soda? I think an Irish soda is what? Irish cream?
Well,
And then soda? I don't know.
it's they infuse flavor with soda.
There, she knows. I don't know.
So they
I just know that it tastes good.
infuse soda with the syrup, the flavor, and then if you want, they'll put cream in it. So the one he has is butter rum.
I had no idea. I just know that it tastes good. What's their website? graftedindesigns.com. Grafted in Designs. Brad, Eric, if you're in the chat room, you can leave your web address in the chat room. That's fine. I need to get another one of these mics. Thanks for letting your...
Thanks. Is that what
Yes.
I don't know what to say. I'm
God
sorry.
bless Robert E. Lee. I love that. Thanks, James.
Why are we saying that? What
I don't
happened?
know. I don't know why he's saying that,
I'm
but I just
related
felt
to
that it was
Robert
funny.
E. Lee.
I know you are.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? I don't know. I'm not as good at this as Travis is. You want to eat?
Someone's asking on our network, the TPH network. You can use whatever name you want. When you go in there, I set the rules. The only rules that the company that we're going through that to do this is basically you can't do anything that's illegal on the internet. Okay, so as long as you're not violating any laws, it's basically can happen on our network. And so I have gone in and I've set certain rules. But you can use your real name, you can use a fake name. I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
I use a fake name.
Yeah.
I use Mrs. Prepared Homestead.
Because no one would know what that is.
Are you going to share your craft with us? Which craft?
Don't know what craft. Yeah, she needs to do some kind of herb video soon. Or
You're the herbalist.
well, but I don't know.
I play in the kitchen more.
YouTube is really weird about doing herbal stuff. You have to. It's one of those ones you have to be careful because if you do it and it sounds like you're trying to do medical advice,
like medicinals.
Yeah, they cut your video real quick. I've had a few in the past completely deleted because they think that I'm trying to give some kind of medical advice. Someone wants a recap. Okay, so the recap is where's the list for the winners. We did a whoop. she keeps knocking the camera over. It's just barely. I got it. So we had a giveaway. Someone wanted a recap because they didn't get in on the first of the video. So we gave away a bunch of stuff, and I'll just go through it real quick. We gave away some Magpul mags. We gave away some Salve and handmade soap. This stuff is all local made. We gave away some elderberry honey and some jam, local made. We gave away some local raw honey and elderberry syrup, locally made. We gave away a t-shirt. No, we don't. We need to show that. Oh, that's what this is. I thought this was something else. And then we gave away NWA Prepper. NWA Prepper was the one that gave away a tumbler from Frontier. I can't even remember the name of the company now. Anyways, a coffee mug and a sticker and a patch. And then we gave away some guitar strings, and we gave away a t-shirt from graftedindesigns.com. We gave away 2 pounds of coffee from expeditionjoecoffee.com.
That's like the best coffee.
That's really
It
good.
really
Yes,
is
it
so
is.
good.
It's really good coffee.
So my husband likes to, what do you like to do? Roast his
I roast my own
coffee.
yeah.
But when he can't, I miss it because it tastes so good. But this tastes a lot like his, the light roast. Right? The medium roast?
The medium light roast it tastes really good.
Like yours.
I don't have a book. Someone asked if I have a book. I haven't written. Well, I've written some little booklets in the past, and I've considered writing a book again. But no, I don't have a book. Maybe someday I will, if I ever get caught up on just what we're doing with life. So, anyways, that's the main thing of the video. We are going to have to get off here because this place closes in about a minute. So. All right, so I'm going to let my wife jump in.
Okay, so this is the main reason I wanted to come here. Y'all said thank you for everything you do. I hear a lot of that for him and everything he offers and everything that I guess the meetings and I don't know, just time. And we wanted to extend our thanks to you also. I think it's very important that we recognize that you're all part of, I guess, our vision. We really want to help people connect and include as many people as we can and think about everybody in as many situations as we can. And it wouldn't work without, people that are willing. Like there's a lady in St. Louis who has started her own group and she's about to do her second. That's kind of a spin-off group from what we're doing here. And I just wanted to say thank you all for everything that y'all do for us, and we just really appreciate you and your willingness to be part of a bigger community. And some of you are even starting your own smaller communities. And I just want to commend everybody and thank you all.
You're wanting to know your name.
Mrs. Prepared Homestead. I'm Rivka.
Someone asked about coffee beans. I'm trying to remember Bodie Leaf. Was it Bodie Leaf Coffee or something like that? Anyways, I buy them from an importer out of California when I make my own, and I buy these coffee beans you can buy in bulk. And so I buy them in bulk. They're green, they're unroasted. And when they're green and unroasted, they're basically like a pinto bean. They last for about the same amount of time. Coffee beans deteriorate after they're roasted. And so we store them green, sealed up, so that someday we'll have, coffee for a while. But we've been buying from this company because it's easier and they produce really good coffee. Someone asked, is there any land? There is. It's just, it's getting more and more expensive and it's getting harder to find, but it does exist around here for sale. I see it, the best thing to do, there's, if you don't have a real estate agent.
I'm going to get off, but
okay.
Thank you very much for giving me just a minute. I'm going to go help the kiddos get a treat, but thank you for letting me get on here. And thank you all very much for everything that you offer as well.
All right, as I'm getting off of here, someone asked about land. MoRealestate.net is the Missouri realtor's website. Basically, any property that is listed by a real estate agent in the state of Missouri, you can go there and see that. There's also people on Facebook and Craigslist that sell their own properties and stuff without without going through a real estate agent. So it does exist. It's just, you have to kind of be looking for it because it's 2 years ago, it was easy to find property. A lot of people are buying it up, so it's a little harder, but it still exists. The network, TPH network, what did someone ask? I don't really have any sponsors of TPH network. So that website that I've been pushing down at the bottom, I don't have any sponsors for it. What I've done, I put a link. When you go in there, there's a link to my Patriot Supply, which is an affiliate link. And so if you purchase anything through the link that I put there, we get like 10%, either 10 or 12%. And then that money is going to be what's going to be paying for the TPH network. We might eventually do something else with that also. Smart Life, thank you very much. All proceeds on donations or whatever, super chats, that's the right word, for this live stream is going to be donated to the True Brew Coffee Shop in Ava, Missouri. It's the Bread of Life Ministries, I think is what it's called, that actually runs this. They also have a thrift store down the road, and then around the corner they have a real movie theater that shows only truly clean, family friendly. You don't ever have to worry about what they're showing if your kids watching it, but it's an actual movie theater. So there's 3 places: Bread of Life Ministries in Ava, Missouri. And so all the proceeds for this live stream, or money, whatever you want to call it, revenue coming in, is going to be donated to them. I'm going to let it go for 30 days. So this video is going to be up for 30 days. The money that comes in on it, it's going to go to them. All right, I think that's about it. They closed shop around here, so eventually I'm going to have to get off here and clean up my mess, or they'll kick me out. Thank you all for watching. Congratulations to the winners. If you have not sent your email, please do so, and we'll get your stuff in the mail and get it to you. You guys are awesome. Something just happened. I don't know if I'm still broadcasting. Apparently, I just lost my camera. I don't know if can you still hear me? But I think I just lost my camera for some reason. Hold on just a second. Is anyone... apparently, my camera just died. I don't know if you can still hear me. Let me see if I can switch over to my laptop camera real quick. I know it won't be as good quality. All right. There we go. Can you see me now? I have an extra camera here that I've been broadcasting from, and for some reason it just died. Not battery died, but it lost connection. All right, we are going to have to jump off of here because the business is closing and the coffee shop is open until 4. I think it's open Monday through Friday. Anyways, if you are in the area and want to come by and buy a coffee or a sandwich sometime, it's True Brew Coffee Shop in Ava, Missouri on the square. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for being on here. And I'm going to have to get off, and I'm going to chat with some of the people here. Love you all so much. You are the best. You're the best subscribers on YouTube. I don't care what anyone else say. I mean, any other YouTubers in the chat room or whatever, I'm sorry. You know, people that are subscribed to my channel are the best people in the world. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day, and God bless you.